And so they're bringing him back. But Sinclair, one of the biggest owners of local TV stations out there, they own affiliates. So wherever you are, you might have like KAFT Los Angeles or FUCK Schenectady, whatever it is.
What was the last one?
They said it could be Poughkeepsie. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I'm going by rote.
That's fair.
They own a lot of these affiliates. They said they're not going to air the show, that they are going to air local news instead.
Good.
Local news instead. And so the left is trying to frame this as big bad government versus the little guy. Well, you guys need to remember that the local affiliates were the ones who had a problem, right, and went to Sinclair, their parent company, and there's sort of this partnership with Nexstar, and said, hey, our community is going to be furious, likely because these communities, the initial ones that protested, are more conservative, and they don't want to hear Jimmy Kimmel lie after the most brutal assassination that we've seen publicly. That's the little guy. Are we starting to understand this? So just last week, by the way, we actually discussed this because the left made it their sort of cause du jour to support local broadcast, right? They're saying local broadcast is disappearing, which is exactly what these stations will air instead of Jimmy Kimmel. These are the same people, by the way, who bitched about Sinclair, saying that local programming is gone. And so local programming that had more conservative viewing audiences said, you know what, we don't want this. This isn't serving our community. Now they're anti-local broadcasting. Let's continue to listen to super straight Brian Stelter. Scott Wiener, representative there in California, he weighed on this. He said, can't wait to break Sinclair up. Corporate media consolidation doesn't jibe with democracy. And although Sinclair isn't a fan of democracy, most people are. Yes, Sinclair, who makes up a lot of local affiliates who are choosing to broadcast local news. Yeah, that power must be broken up. Now do ABC Disney. Sorry, let me clarify. You might not be familiar. They also, by the way, own Hulu, ESPN, Marvel, Pixar, Star Wars, Lucasfilm, 20th Century Studios, National Geographic, History Channel, Lifetime, A&E Network, FX Network, and Club Penguin. If we're talking about breaking up big corporations, we have to break them up. Now do big tech. The companies who, in collusion, deplatformed Alex Jones. By that, I mean Alphabet, which is YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram before they were Meta, TikTok, Twitter, Spotify, Apple, Microsoft. All happened in one day. I'm sure it's just happenstance. Or how about you just break up big tech overall? Facebook, Insta, Meta, right? Alphabet, Google, YouTube, all under one roof. How about we just talk, let's break them all up. Not the syndication network for local affiliates. Yeah, President Trump is the horrible fascist who, for some reason, if you just always seems to give the little guy, to give David a fighting chance against Goliath. Anyone here believe for a second that Sinclair is the one pulling the strings versus ABC, Disney, Pixar, Hulu, ESPN?